Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I have just finished, that's how far I've got with the blanket. I have just finished the second bowl. I've been knitting this afternoon and that's how much is left. There's a little bit pull hanging out there. I'll have to cut that little bit off. But I'm not going to join this and do it while I'm talking here because I have to. I'm going to cut that little bit off there where that's hanging from, because I think it's from that bit there. So I'm going to cut that pom-pom off and I'm going to sew. I have to sew. This is how you have to join the pom-pom. You can't just knit it in and join it. You have to sew. I have the other ball here. I'll find the end on it. It's all tangled. I don't know where the end is on it. I'll have to pull some off to find out where it is. Oh, there, found it. There's a lot of stuff hanging off that bit as well, so I'll cut that pom-pom off, and what I will do is sew. After I cut that pom-pom off there, I will sew those two pieces. That pom-pom won't be there. Put those two pieces together like that and sew them all the way down, and that's how you join them. So that pom-pom will be cut off and that pom-pom will be cut off, so you'll have, you know, the pom-poms, like if I just twist them round there, like the pom-poms will be in the right place for the doing that. But I have to sew that. I can't just join them, so I'm not going to do that while I'm sitting here talking. I'll put it down over there a minute to show you what else I've been doing. I don't know which one's off, which one, oh, that's off there. I'll put that on that chair. And I'm sitting in my dining room because I had my computer in the living room on my coffee table, and when I turned it on, it had gone very dull. But it seems to have brightened up a little bit, and the picture goes really dark when it's dull, and it just stays like that. If it's sunny, it's too bright, but it stays bright. It's not like my other one. But it's better in my back room because we're away from the window. The window is behind my computer in here. So when I move this computer, I have to take the cable out and everything and connect it, plug it into a point in my dining room, because the battery only lasts a few minutes. It is quite a number of years. I think it's probably about 5 years old, this computer, so the battery's, you know, seen better days. But I think I've been looking online, and I think you can get like those little chargers you can get for your phones. Where you just plug them in the battery power bank. That's what they call them. I think you can get power bank for your laptops as well. I think I'm going to get one of those, because to put a new battery in here, I'm going to have to take the whole thing to bits like I did the last time, and when I fixed the computer, to put a new battery in. So I thought I'd just get one of those power banks. You can just charge it up over and over and use it that way. So that's what I think I'm going to have to do, because I do like to use my computers in other rooms, give you a different view instead of me sitting on my settee all the time. But anyway, I'm going to put that down. I'll put that over behind the thing, and I'm going to show you what I have been doing. This is the little 18, no, not 18, this is a 16-inch one. This is the next pattern I'm doing. And I am taking my time with this pattern, because the last one, there was that many mistakes, there was that many people asking me for that pattern, and I hurried it a bit more than I should, and I made a lot of mistakes when I was writing out the pattern. So this one I'm going to take my time, so when it's ready I will tell you. So I've got all the instructions for the 16-inch. This is the raindrop pattern. You can see it's a pattern that's on when you look at it, it's like it's on the wrong side, but you knit it on, or as that wrong side for the right side. So I've done that. I've got all the instructions written down for that one. That's a 16-inch, and that one will be on my shop, eBay shop on Friday, because I'll get the special offers on AB's 70% off my selling fees. So I'll be keeping that until Friday. And I have just started this one this morning. This is all I got done because I sat and stitched that one up this morning. So I've started a lemon one. I'm going to do this one. The turquoise one was for a little boy. I'm going to do this one for a little girl. But it won't make any difference to the pattern because you would put the buttonholes on whichever side you want. But I'm just going to do, like knit one for a boy, one for a girl, and another one for a boy and for a girl, like that. So they're interchanging, depending on what colours I have to knit, actually. So I've just done a bit of a tutorial with this one as well. And I've just shown how much I've done up to this part, because it has 8 rows to the pattern. And I've done the tutorial, part of the tutorial, and I've just left it saying that you have to knit up to 6 inches. This is what you do on this size, and the 18 inches, knit to 16 inches to the armholes. So I left it at that, and it's on my phone, so I'm putting the instructions, taking the little bit I've done from my phone and putting it in my computer, ready to put all the pieces together when I do the rest of the tutorial. So I won't be doing any more of that until tomorrow, because I do little things like this up until lunchtime. After I've done my whatever I have to do, tidying up there and things like that, I do that. And then I knit little things like this until lunchtime, then have my lunch. And then I have been doing the blanket, this one. I've been doing that in the afternoon. And then I'll still be doing that after this. It's actually 3:45 now, so it'll not be long. I'll be doing my tea, and then I'll be knitting my own after that. I'm putting that down for the minute. I'll put that down under my computer. I've even shifted I have a small little stand that my laptop's on, and you put things, there's plenty of things to put things underneath it, and that's where I've just put my knitting underneath it, because I've moved that as well. But I've done a little bit more. That is my second, the lemon one is my second tutorial I'm doing. I've done a little bit more of this one. The 18-inch cable and garter. A little bit more of that, that's when the sleeves, and I've done the sleeve. So I'll have to find time to fit this in the morning as well as with the other tutorial. So I've started on one of the sides for the this one to do that one to get it finished. Put that one under there as well. Good job, I've got plenty 4mm needles. And my own. I am actually shaping the armholes. These ones aren't on 4mm needles, are 4.5mm needles on here, but that's where the armhole shaping starts from. So I'm actually doing the armhole shaping on this, so it won't be very long before I finish that sleeve. Probably finish that tonight. And then when I do I would stitch that into the you can see, if you can just look in my room there, you can see the cardigan is over the side of that chair. I'll move my finger the right way there. It's sitting over the rest of resting over the arm of that chair. So I'm going to sew the sleeve on as soon as I finish it, and then I'll be doing the neckband. But a lady called Jean, you know who I'm talking about, Jean. She's put a comment on and wants me to show how I pick up the stitches round the neck on cardigans. Well, I'm going to show her when I do that one, because I'll be picking up the stitches for the neckband. So I'm going to do a little tutorial, but just for the neckband, to show how I pick the stitches up, just to keep Jean happy. Because she doesn't like the way hers turns out, because she gets holes all over. Well, that's what happens sometimes when you get slacker stitches when you're picking. When you do the decreasing round the neck, sometimes some of the stitches on one side are slacker than the other side, so you tend to get little holes where you pick the the stitches up. And sometimes I even have holes in some of mine. It's just the way they turn out, Jean, but I will show you how I pick the stitches up when I do that one. So that's something to finish. Anyway, hopefully I'll get that sleeve finished tonight, because there's not a lot once I start the shaping. It's very quick. And this was my last ball. I can't remember whether this was Mariner's yarn. I can't remember whether I had 5 or 6 balls of this. It usually takes me about 5 balls to knit a sweater or cardigan for myself. But this one, with the kind of pattern it is, I think it's taken more. I think it might have been 6 balls. I'll probably weigh it when I'm finished. That'll tell me, because there'll be over 500 grams if it's 6 balls. But if it is 6 balls, I'm glad I bought that last ball, because there would not be enough to finish this if I hadn't. If I'd decided on 5, I wouldn't have had enough to finish this, and I would have been really annoyed. But that is probably the last of the Mariner's yarn as well, because you can't get it anymore. But anyway, that's that one. Put that on, finding places to put my knitting here. And when I put that little cardigan up on Friday, I have 2 headbands I'll be putting up. That one's a child's one, which I showed you earlier on. But I was going to give this one to my granddaughter when I went down on Sunday. And I got it to try it on, and it's too big. I did it to fit my head. I must have a bigger head than her, because it was too slack on her head. This one actually measures, I think it measures 21 inches, the circumference. You measure in the half the way it is like that, and it's 10.5, so it's about 21 inches. So I'll probably have to do another one at 20 inch for my granddaughter. I thought I'd done one for her, but didn't realise that us adults have different size heads. Because I tried when I was doing the chain, I made the chain a little bit smaller with this. When I tried it down around my head, it was really tight. So I probably have to do about a 19 or a 20 inch for my granddaughter. But anyway, that one's a little bit smaller for a child. That one would probably fit about, it fits my 8-year-old great-grandson Tommy. I tried it on him. It fits his head. So it's probably going to fit about a 6 to a 10-year-old, I would say. But they will be on my shop on Friday as well, because that's when I knit. If I knit anything to sell, anything at all that I keep to sell, I always keep until that Friday when the special offer comes on eBay. So that's that. And now I'm going to get back to the blanket and start sewing the pieces together so I can finish it off, because I only have one more ball left, and the length of it measures 20 inches, so one ball gives 10 inches, so it's going to measure 30 inches, which is about what I do my baby blankets for anyway. So that's my little bit for today. So give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you another time. So bye for now.